Live League Game of the Day. Featuring GetGood as Max versus Chevyota as Von Bolt.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Semi-original guy, aka Mr. Cannon from AWBW, bringing you another Live League Game of the Day. Today, folks, we have ourselves a match on a map called Casualties of a Foolish Choice. And one of the most foolish choices you can ever have is queuing up in Live League High Funds. Because there's not too many people that decide to play the Live League High Funds. But I am one of them. I am one of the few and the great who decide to dive into that foolish game mode. That smelly game mode indeed. But it is fun. It is super fun, folks. We have ourselves a match between GetGood and chevyota. Those are our players today, playing as Max and the Von Bolt, respectively. Now, the last time when I personally queued into the Live League, I ended up matching against GetGood, and I lost. It was great. Now, when we take a look at this map, folks, this is a 2-base airport plus comm tower supported matchup, and this map in particular, oh my god, it causes massive fighting throughout the entire map, throughout the entire game. I swear to you, scouts on. Now, easily, what needs to be done in this map here is we need to go down into the corner and we need to secure a corner. We need to go down and we need to grab an airport as fast as we possibly can. Once the airport is secured, then we can start attacking this corner over here. But the one thing that is really interesting about this map, folks, is we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 squares away from the opposing airport. Now, you know what that means, folks, is that means you can build a fighter and immediately be able to counter your opponent's airport. Now, obviously, your opponent can do things like bust out some anti-air or a fighter of their own. But you need to be incredibly careful, folks, because those who control the skies in this matchup control the board. So remember that one, folks. Other than that, folks, I think we're going to have a pretty cool match. I've not seen a Von Bolt versus a Max matchup on this map before. I think it's a little bit weird, but High Funds is a little bit of a weird game mode, folks. So strap in, it's going to be a good one. And without further ado, let's go ahead and see what went down in the Live League today. And for those of you that may have noticed, I did in fact lose a battle with a weed whacker, and it chopped off all my hair. Thank you very much for noticing. I know I am probably the best looking person in this video. Now, you know what else is really good looking in this video? Standard infantry builds, because you gotta get the infantry on the field, folks. It is the #1 priority in Advanced Wars by Web. Number 2 priority in Advanced Wars by Web is make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel for all that hot Live League action, folks. Boom! As we can see here, our chevyota automatically going for that airport, like his life flipping depends on it, folks. Like I was saying, you got to be getting that airport right away. It's super important. And also GetGood knows that as well. GetGood, he's getting good, folks. He is going for that airport. Both players going to be accumulating the airport at approximately the exact same time. A turn apart, but that is entirely just because of first turn advantage, second turn advantage, first turn counter, whatever you want to call it, folks. That is the reason for it. And GetGood, he's got 3 tanks on the field, folks. He's got flipping 3 tanks on the field, and they're all over the place. They're spread all over the map. Now, this is the interesting part of the game right here, folks, because chevyota could potentially bust out the fighter right now and immediately put an end to all sorts of airplay. But the fighter could easily be countered by an anti-air. But initially, having that air superiority could play a factor in the game. But at the moment, Get Good, he's got too many tanks on the field. So a Chevy, he's going to play it a little bit more conservatively here. He's going to be busting out the Battlecopter tank combination over here. Get Good, he out-tanks it by an entire tank right now, folks. That is far too many tanks for Chevy's liking here. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it at all, folks. He needs to get more tanks on the field. 21k income right now, folks. He can definitely be busting out some tanks. Battlecopter tank infantry combination here today, folks. Now, neither player has really progressed too far into the map, but it does appear like Get Good. It would appear that Get Good is definitely getting good at the moment here, folks. He's got himself in a situation now where he's able to deny a comm tower, and then also, perhaps, with some sheer luck, be able to capture his own comm tower, folks. Now, if Chevy wants to go in and interrupt that comm tower, it's going to cost him a tank, folks. It's going to cost him a tank if he wants to go in and do that. Is he the kind of man to go in to sacrifice a tank just to interrupt a little measly old comm tower? No, he's not. He's not going to do that, folks. He's going to take a 6-6 trade. 6-6 trade down the corner. That's what it's all about, folks. 6-6 trades. Not the kind of trade that you want to be having against Max, but unfortunately, that is the trade that we have today. Now, Get Good, he could attack the tank. He's going to lose the tank if he attacks the tank because we got a Battlecopter in position right now. But Get Good, he could pressure that corner. He could pressure that corner something fierce right about now. But long term, it's not going to hold because there's going to be an anti-air coming. So we'll see what he decides to do here. I mean, basically at this point, the tank doesn't really have a choice. It has to attack the tank, or it can move up and attack the infantry. Those are the only two things that it could do. If it attacks the infantry, it's going to slow down the capture game, which can definitely be very good. Like in the mid to late game, you know, denying your opponent income is definitely very good, especially in high funds, you know, when every single property is worth 2,000 instead of 1,000. But also attacking the tank is definitely pretty good too. Now, unfortunately, because Von Bolt's got that 130% defense, plus 10% passive right there, the tank hit was not able to get the clear. Now, fun fact is you do actually need about 140% firepower in order to guarantee a clear on a Von Bolt tank on a city, and the only character in the game that is able to do that is Grim with a comm tower. That's it. Now, you can do it with Max if you have 2 comm towers. Obviously, that's a thing, but typically you only have 1 comm tower per set. Now, boom, as we can see here, folks, Get Good just completely dominating the board right now, folks. He's got tanks, he's got anti-airs, he's got battlecopters, he's got everything you could possibly ever want right now. But Von Bolt, he's Von Bolt, folks. He's the Bolty man, the Bolty boy. He's got that electrifying, terrible terror that could just start terrorizing all over the place. So definitely got to watch out for that. Now, he did just sacrifice a Battlecopter here to take out a tank and injure another tank. The anti-air can move in and attack the Battlecopter, which will result in a KO. Without a doubt, whether or not he's going to go in for that attack, it's another story, because if he goes in for the attack, he loses the anti-air, then he loses his main way of being able to destroy anti-air without having to sacrifice a Battlecopter and get into an endless Battlecopter war. So he might go in for the attack, he might not, I don't know. I think he's going to go in for the attack. Personally, I think he's the kind of man that's just going to be like, yep, we're going to do it, folks. We're going to do it. We're going to go in here. We're going to take the attack, and boom, there it is right there. The big old attack and the Battlecopter attack. Taking the comm tower capture down to 2, folks. That's going to take at least 5 days to continue at this point. And that's probably just not going to happen. It's not going to happen, folks. Get Good. He's got a power. He's got a flippin' co-power activated, ready to go. Could be activated at any point. It's not activated at the moment, but that is perfectly fine. Now, what can Chevy do in this situation, folks? There is not really a whole lot that he's going to be able to do. He can obviously take out an anti-air, which will be very good. Doesn't have a Battlecopter in position to attack over here. Another anti-air is going to be coming in, doing some damage over here. So, long term, it looks like Get Good is doing pretty good over here, but you know, we're fighting into 2 base range. This is 3-day base reinforcement over here, so Could be anybody's game. Could be anybody's game, folks. Boom, Chevy. You know, he's not going to be capping with a 5 HP flipping infantry. No, he's going to be capping with a full HP. Oh, that's super interesting. Okay, interesting. Very flipping interesting, folks. So Chevy, instead of being the passive Von Bolt player, is being the full flipping aggro Von Bolt player. He could have attacked from here and here, guaranteed the kill, and had the safe spot for the tanks, but no, he's decided to move here, which puts this tank in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 range of this and range of this over here, allowing this battlecopter to be in range of this battlecopter right here. Unless the infantry moves right here, and then this infantry moves right here to cap, and then there's this battlecopter. What is this guy going to do? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. This is going to get super messy in just a couple of seconds here, folks, as we carry on with the battle. Let's go ahead and see what's going to happen. He's going to be attacking a flipping recon, folks. Oh, my God. There it goes. And he's going to get the interrupt. Oh, my God. He doesn't even go for the capture. He goes for the interrupt. This man is out of his mind. He's out of his mind. He's playing so aggressively. This is fantastic. This is the kind of advanced wars that people want to see, folks. We don't want to be seeing no stall games, folks. We want to be seeing the most aggressive plays that you can possibly imagine, folks. Now, this is a forewarning for the future, folks. This one was submitted to me, and the submitter did inform me that this game apparently may contain soiled abominations. I know it could potentially have some soiled abominations, so I'm gonna just give you an advisory right now, folks, that if you have some soap on hand, make sure that you go and get it and you clench that soap hard, folks, because we are probably going to be needing it very, very soon, especially now that the income has reached the threshold where each player is over that 22,000, folks. We got to be watching out. It's going to get absolutely massive here. Massive! Oh my God, we got the max force. Speaking of massive, there we go, folks. Now, what can we accomplish with the max force? Maybe we can accomplish something, folks. Let's go ahead and see. All right, get the old double battlecopter hit. Not going to get the clear. Now, fun fact, I don't think that this actually even has the potential of clearing, but we shall just check here, folks. Let's go ahead and see. Nope, absolutely no potential to clear, so that is a guaranteed not gonna happen. So very cool to see. Tank runs away because it's only got 1 hit point. Gonna be taking an assault on another tank, and then battlecopter attacks another tank. Very interesting plays. Could have attacked battlecopters, but decides to attack tanks. Interesting indeed. Now, if he attacked the battlecopter, that would have put him at probably a pretty significant battlecopter advantage. He would lose 2 here. He had 3 on the field. I guess Chevy would still have 3 at that point, so it would have been an even battlecopter battle. But this is still going to be 3, but the tanks are lost. And GetGood, he's got 5 tanks on the field, folks. I'm going to call it as 4 because 1 is only at 1 HP. And Chevy's got 2. Technically, we're going to call that 2 because these 2 are super injured. So they're essentially just little meat bags, little metal sacks, little cannon fodders, little shields right there. That's all they are at the moment. Chevy's got a flipping co-power. He's going to have a co-power so soon. Oh my God. When he gets that co-power, folks, things are going to get super violent super quick. Especially if he catches GetGood. Like, if he catches him off guard here, folks, it's going to be really bad. It's going to be so bad. And I think it's starting to get to that point where it's looking pretty bad. GetGood, you know, he was doing pretty good here for a little while, but Chevy playing the Von Bolt, that defense, those walls, just keeping it together over here. But boom, we got the destruction of the copter. Get the copter clear. And then goes for the interrupt on the comm tower. Attacks. Oh my God. Okay, he attacks. But we got a flipping co-power here, folks. We got the Ex Machina ready. Oh, and there's the fighter. Okay, so the Ex Machina is ready. We got the fighter on the field. We're trying to lower that Ex Machina, folks. That Ex Machina is going to hit here, and it's going to hit hard. it's going to be good. Let's see it. Boom. Is he going to do it? He's not doing it. He's flipped. Okay. I was going to say for a second there, folks. I thought he was going to be not doing it. I thought he was going to be holding on to it. That could have been kind of interesting, actually. Especially when he's at this point in the game. I mean, holding on to an Ex Machina, forcing your opponent to sit back and back and back. But I don't really think it would be really super advisable at the moment to do a move like that. So by popping it now, I think that's probably the best choice. Like, Chevy, he looks like he's ahead right now, folks. But, I mean, Max, he's got another co-power. And Chevy's got a long time before he's going to have another Ex Machina here. So, it could be anybody's game. Could be anybody's game. Boom. All right. Tank's moving up. Boom. That's a big old hit. Big old flipping hit. Boom. There's another hit. Doesn't get the clear because Von Bolt is Von Bolt. And then boom right there. So, it's getting spooky, folks. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's getting flipping super spooky. So, GetGood. Just saying, he was looking bad for a second, but now he's looking good. I mean, like, this man, he looks bad 1 second, he looks good another second. It's wild. It's honestly crazy. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Chevy, though. Chevy's looking good on the southern end of the battlefield right now. Definitely going to be moving in, doing some good hits here. Could sacrifice the fighter to take out the opposing fighter, take out. Okay, so there's a play. There's some plays here, folks. Like, oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my god. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Interesting. Oh, and a battlecopter hit. Oh my god. I don't know if the battlecopter hit's worth it. Okay, so there's some things that could happen here, folks. So there's obviously an anti-air with a fighter combination hit over here, which manages to take out the fighter. Then you're either able to base lock with this or this. Probably go in with the battlecopter to base lock so that you can take out this. That does secure the lock of this temporarily, and then you could potentially wait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, tank could come in, attack over here. Battlecopter could come in and attack too, but battlecopter wouldn't really want to do that because you don't want to sacrifice 2 battlecopters like for no reason. And I don't think a single battlecopter does 70% damage. It's probably not gonna happen. But there's definitely some avenues of attack over here. I don't know if Chevy's necessarily going to be playing that aggressive. He might play that aggressive, but he might not. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see right now, folks. Oh my god, he's playing aggressive. Oh my lord. Look at that. He could have went in with the anti-air first, though. I think anti-air first would have been a better move, but either way, is what it is. Now, I mean, it's not necessarily the worst thing because going in with the fighter first does net you a little bit of extra power charge. So, I mean, like, in general, he got some power charge out of it, which is pretty cool. You know, I'm not going to say that it's not. Especially when you have a 10 bar power meter, you know, you need every single charge that you could possibly get, folks. So it is now day 12. GetGood. He's got the Super Co-Power ready. I don't think he's... No, he's not going to pop it. He's not popping the Super right now, folks. He's going to be holding on to that Super for a rainy day. And there's the fighter, folks. Oh my god, there's the fighter. It's right in the face of Chevy. He's going to have to run away. He's going to have to run away from that. There's absolutely no reason to keep your fighter right beside a max fighter. It's not gonna be good for you. So this man, he's gonna have to run away. He's gonna have to run away, folks. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Pew! There we go. Build another fighter. Yeah, air superiority, folks. This is what I was telling you. This match, this map, this battle, it's all about air superiority. You got to get the air superiority on the field. What are we gonna be planning here? So, ooh. This could be pretty interesting. So there's a fighter hit right here. Oh, there's a wraparound fighter hit as well. But I think, okay, if we're thinking about air attacks right now, obviously what we're trying to do here is we're trying to eliminate the tank. Anti-air moves in to attack this. Maybe this fighter goes over here and attacks that. Definitely a possibility, and then probably can't really do too much damage against these, but can do a little bit of damage up here. Kind of weak in tanks over here, though. So I wouldn't really expect too much from those guys, but oh my god, I almost thought that was the anti-air movement for a second. I was gonna be like, oh, that's the strongest anti-air I've ever seen in my life. No. Okay, no, it's not. Boom. Yeah, he's going in for the anti-air hit, folks. Yeah, he's doing it. He's going. He's gonna be moving. He's moving in for it, folks. Just wait. Just wait. It's gonna happen. Boom. Oh, there goes the comm tower capture. Takes a cheeky little tank hit as well. And then that anti-air, it's going to be moving, right? It doesn't move. Oh my god. Super surprising. Like, insanely super surprising. I thought for certain he was going to sacrifice the anti-air and move it in to attack that. Because think about it, that would be pretty cool. But I guess that would have practically guaranteed an Ex Machina next turn. So maybe that's what he was thinking. Maybe GetGood was like, I don't want to get that good. You know, I want to be like pretty good, but I don't want to be like super, super good. So he's not going to do that. He's not going to fall into these pesky little tricks, these pesky little traps. He's not going to do it. All right, boom. Got several hits on the field right now. Stopping the capture of the comm tower once again. He does not want that comm tower to flip to max. That would be bad. It'd be absolutely bad. Once again, folks, that would put Max at the threshold where he will be able to guarantee 2-shot KOs on cities against the Von Bolt. So Chevy, he doesn't want that. He does not want that to happen, folks. Like, whatever happens, he doesn't want 2 comm towers to be captured. Like, maybe if he's down a little bit of income, you know, that's not too bad. That's fine. We can deal with that. We can manage that. We can't manage 2 comm towers, folks, but oh my god. Can somebody get this man some soap? We got the Soiled Abomination on the field, folks. Smelliest unit in Advance was by Web. Now, the Soiled Abomination comes out at a time right now where the Ex Machina is ready. So the Ex Machina could be popped potentially. But I think Chevy might be holding on to it. I think he might. Oh my god, this man of strategy over here. Would you just look at the man? He's sitting at 21 units to GetGood's 13, and instead of popping the Ex Machina, folks, he goes in for the attacks, and now he is holding on to the Ex Machina for a flippin' rainy day. Oh my god, what is GetGood gonna do in this situation? Now, he's obviously gonna get this clear here. That's pretty easy clear. Boom, max force. There goes a fighter. So the one unfortunate part about this is that is a lot of overcharge that Von Bolt just lost right there. So that's a significant amount of charge that he's not going to be able to get another day now. So Ex Machina turn. Are we going to be seeing the Ex Machina? The Dance of Doom? Is it going to happen? Or is there just going to be more attacks? Boom, the Dance of Doom, folks. There we go. And oh my god. This is actually a really good Ex Machina, folks. As you guys can see here, the blast area right here is this. So he manages to stun all this stuff right here. But most importantly, he has stunned the airport. So there will be no air reinforcements in the near future. GetGood is going to have to rely on sheer tank power, folks. He's probably going to be busting out some more Soiled Abominations. The Soiled Abominations! They're coming, folks. So wait. It's going to be absolutely grotesque. We got an infantry hit up north. Very nice. And then, oh my god, the 1 HP fighter is being the most annoying fighter in existence right now. He's blocking the Soiled Abomination from being able to do anything. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You will be able to attack this. That's going to happen. But in general, he's pretty blocked. It's pretty annoying. And the flipping classy boy of the sky has arrived. The distinguished bomber himself is on the field. And did the Soiled Abomination just move into bomber range? Yes. Yes, it did, folks. There it is. We are going to be seeing a fatty bomber hit next turn, and oh my god, is it going to be glorious. It's probably going to be one of the greatest bomber hits of all time. We got a tank on tank attack potentially happening next turn. Another Soiled Abomination. Oh my god. Oh my god, so much soap. So much soap. is required. Boom! There it goes, folks. The bomber has destroyed the Solar Abomination. We can all go home happy now, folks. It has been accomplished. Mission successful. But unfortunately, that bomber is probably going to be doomed. So while he accomplished the mission, he is definitely going to be exploded next turn. So that is very unfortunate. Maybe not necessarily super exploded. Oh no, he's definitely going to be super exploded. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. That's good. Oh, and another block. Oh my god. And then he moves in with that. Ah! And another bomber. Got another bomber on the field. Okay, this is great. This is great. Chevy is coming in so hot right now. He's at 21 units. GetGood's got 11 units. How is GetGood going to turn this around, folks? He's definitely been in worse situations, I think. But there's an attack here. There's a clear on this tank, which means that there's a clear on this this bomber here. What is the natural attack power versus a bomber, though? That is the big question. It's 95 max. If you use a power, it's guaranteed. So one anti-air can destroy the bomber. So you could use anti-air, destroy bomber, build another anti-air, use the soiled abominations to clean up this mess over here. And I think he could still have a very, very good chance of being able to be in this game, because this is not really super strong in comparison to the stenchful units that are coming, folks. So should be interesting. But Von Bolt, he's going to be getting a comm tower, folks. And we use the power. Boom. There we go. This is the guaranteed one shot, folks. There it is. Boom. There he goes. He's out of here, folks. He's out of here. Boom. And then we got another attack. Oh, that is super surprising. 5 clears 4 on 2-star terrain. That's pretty good. Fighter on the field now. Clears the comm tower. But Chevy, he's going to get 1 comm tower. He's got 1 comm tower, folks. It's going to happen. Chevy, there we go. Gets the comm tower. Finally has acquired the comm tower. Finally at 120% firepower. Moves in. Takes a shot at the fighter. That fighter is still doomed. Still doomed. Oh my god. That is super, super interesting. Okay. So by this bomber not actually clearing the anti-air, that now means that this bomber is in fact doomed next turn. Like, he cannot survive, because he's going to have to deal with this attack right here. And that's like 80 something to 95. But with the weakened defense of losing 1 health, that is definitely a guaranteed KO here, folks. Let's go ahead and check that out on the damage calculator and just make sure that we are definitely correct in that assumption. Boom. Okay, so not necessarily guaranteed, but it's pretty guaranteed, folks. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's probably really, really good odds, and especially if you just sacrifice the anti-air into this, it's definitely guaranteed at that point. So booyah. Let's see it happen. Another bomber. Oh my gosh, Chevy's going hard. He's going so hard on the bombers right now, folks. Oh, it doesn't use the anti-air to crash into this. He actually gets the additional attack to make sure that the capture doesn't go through. Very cool. Chevy, or GetGood, he's busting out another fighter, folks. It's gonna happen. So wait for it. A battlecopter. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is this? He busts out the battlecopter. Unexpected turn of events here, folks. But battlecopter, yeah, okay. It's a 32-32 game, folks. This game is split even down the middle. Comm tower on either sides, and it's day 18. Took 18 turns for this game to level out, folks. But it is essentially leveled out now. But Chevy, oh my gosh, Chevy, he's got the flippin' super co-power, and it's going to be hitting 2 Soiled Abominations, folks. It is going to be hitting 2 Soiled Abominations. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Boom! And it happens right at the very end of the turn, folks. There we go. Holy macaroni and cheese. But there's another bomber hit with an anti-air. And there's the destruction of the capture. The capture's not going through. GetGood. He's blocking one of the cities up north with the fighter to prevent Chevy from capping it. What a flippin' interesting move. What an interesting move indeed. He busts out another Soil Abomination. Another one. But he busts out... This is actually fine because Chevy didn't build another bomber this turn. So he doesn't have the bomber chains going. So he didn't have to bust out the anti-air out of this position this time, which makes it so this Soil Abomination is on the front lines over here. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. I like the fact that there's a lone recon over here down in the corner just guarding these cities. Like, that guy, he definitely understands what the assignment is, folks. Very cool. Very, very strong recon. The strong recon. There he is. That guarantees a city, folks. I am fairly certain that actually doesn't guarantee a city, because this guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 movements away from being able to capture or interrupt that. So yeah, it's actually not gonna happen. But we have another airport lock over here, folks. GetGood. He is holding on, folks. He's holding on. He's gonna be getting that interrupt. Yep, there we go. Got the interrupt. Doesn't have any units in position to delodge this fighter on his airport, though. Forced to buy more anti-airs. It is now day 20, folks. Got the double tap over here. Going in for the capture. Going in for another capture. Oh, and now GetGood's got a choice. Oh my god, and that guarantees it. That guarantees it. Right. No, it doesn't. It doesn't guarantee both. It can guarantee one. But if he goes in and interrupts the one, he's going to be losing Soil Abominations, folks. He's going to be losing 2 Soil Abominations if he goes in for that interrupt. And it's day 20. Does he just allow the captures to go through at this point and then try to come back and get them later? Or does he go in for the interrupt? He's going in for the interrupt, folks. There it is. There it is. GetGood. This man is a fighter, folks. This man will not give up until the very end. He's actually slightly ahead in value right now, folks, but definitely going to be taking a pretty significant chunk of damage to at least one of the Soil Abominations. So let's see that occur. Yeah, there it is. Boom. Ouch. There goes one of them. Another tank gets hit. Has no blocker on the bomber right now, so bomber is... It's out of range. It's out of range. Unless we use the co-power. Yeah, if we use a co-power, 4K charge away from a co-power. Yeah, that's definitely pretty possible to get. Oh, Chevy bought a Soil Abomination too. Oh, he was being so classy, folks, and then he busts out the Soiled Abomination. Grotesque. Absolutely grotesque. This guarantees a bomber kill right here. Boom. There it is. Another fighter down. Boom. Got a big hit. Ooh, there's a guaranteed capture up north, though. Holy moly, did you guys see how far that fighter just moved? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it was 10. It might have been 10. Boom. There it is. 70% damage. Insane. Another fighter on the field, folks. Another tank. Another infantry. GetGood's got to flip a property, folks. He's going to have to flip 2 properties right now. He's down by 2 properties. That's too many. It's absolutely too many. There goes a fighter. The fighter's gone, folks. He's gone. He was there for a moment. Now he's not. It's 1 HP bomber. 1 HP bomber over here. Just doing what needs to be done over here, folks. Chevy's almost got another co-power too. Like, this man can't be stopped. These co-powers cannot be stopped, folks. The other thing that can't be stopped are these flipping Soil Abominations, though, man. They are just walking all over the place, causing so much havoc. Now, I think... No. GetGood's not trying to bait right here, because it is guaranteed that the Ex Machina is going to hit right here. This is not enough value. I think what this is he's just trying to protect the battlecopter. So that's what's happening over there. But are we going to see the Ex Machina? Interesting. Chevy. Oh my god. It builds classiest unit advanced by web, folks. Classiest of the medium tanks. It's on the field. Now, this is kind of a... This is very... I don't... Okay. So... It's interesting. It's very interesting. Chevy's playing defensive. He's playing defensive. He could go in for the Ex Machina, and it would hit here. I'm fairly certain, because this is not even remotely close to this. Like, it would hit right here. So this is allowing for a Neo to get hit. I don't really know what the reasoning here is. I don't know what the thought process is. But there goes a Neo, folks. There goes a Neo. Is that capture in the corner guaranteed? The capture in the corner might be guaranteed. Because I think the Ex Machina is going to hit here now, folks. It's going to hit right here. But there's nothing. There's nothing that can destroy these right now. Chevy, he's kind of got himself into a little bit of a problem over here. Oh, interesting. GetGood. He's coming back into this game, folks. There's the Ex Machina, but like as I stated, folks, I don't think he can get in there. I don't think he can get in there, folks. I think he's going to be flipping a property. That's going to be flipped. That is going to be flipped, folks. Oh my lord. He's going in for the block instead of the join too, which is very interesting. So this guy's sitting at 2. Now the question is, the strongest unit here is obviously the battlecopter. So can the battlecopter be guaranteed to do 8 damage? It's not. It's not guaranteed. So that's probably going to go through. GetGood. He's flipped a property. He's flipped one of them back, folks. If he can flip one more of them back, it's going to be an even game. And he's busting out so many of the classiest units right now, folks. It's like he's ran out of money, and he's gotten to the point where he's like, okay, I understand. I understand that I cannot be smelly anymore. I must be busting out the classiest of the units in order to stay in the game. And that's what he's doing, folks. He's busting out the classiest of the units. Now, I think he's actually busting out the classiest of the units because he's actually lower in income and he can't really afford the Soiled Abominations. It's probably the main reason. But I can appreciate a good classy boy, folks. There's the flip, folks. Now, if GetGood can flip one more. If he can flip one more, he's going to be in this game, folks. And it's going to take quite a bit of time. Quite a bit of time to accumulate enough charge to get another Ex Machina. Like, we're sitting at... that's 120,000, basically. 4 days. 1, 2, 3. It's going to take 3 days minimum to get over here and start capping one of these properties. Probably the only property that could be capped in this situation is probably the one in the corner here. These guys, that's not going to happen. These infantry are not close enough. Everything is depending on the top corner right now. That is where the fight is. That's where it needs to happen. Chevy. Boom. He's moving in. He's attacking. He's attacking the battlecopters. Oh. And I am having a moment here. Oof. There we go. Oh, and then the fighter. The fighter moves on to the flippin' city. That fighter needs to get off the city. He needs to get off the city in order for GetGood's plan to come to fruition here. But he's 27. He's on day 27, folks. Like, he needs to get those infantry into position. Like, yesterday. It has to happen. This day 27. Chevy's moving in with the Soiled Abominations, folks. He's got 3 of them on the field. Oh my god, he was playing so classy, and now it's just soiled territory over here. Hold the phone. Oh, no. No! I was gonna say, you know what? If this infantry was healthy, could have moved in, could have started a cap, could have went in with the... Oh, no, there's only one medium tank. Okay. No, it probably wouldn't have worked then. But he's cooking. He's cooking over here, folks. It's day 27. The medium tank has been assaulted. It's day 28. Oh, with the power, though. Eliminates the infantry. Goes in with the soiled boy. Attacks the other soiled boy. Boom. Okay. Okay, we got something. We got something going on. Goes in for the 4 HP capture. And he's attacked the fighters. So this is looking... This is looking interesting. This is looking not too shabby. I don't know if it's going to hold, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. Chevy's got the super. Yeah, super. Supered it. That's it, folks. That is not going to hold. Unfortunately, now the capture cannot continue. The capture cannot continue, folks. I think we are witnessing the end of days right here, folks. But GetGood, he's not gonna hold back. He's not gonna stop. He's gonna continue on to the very end. A new hope has just arisen, folks. Can he? No, he doesn't start the capture today. He needed to start the capture today, folks. Oh, and he doesn't. He did not start the capture. And then he gets absolutely surrounded up north. And then Chevy is going for the calm tower capture. GetGood is day 30. He stops the captures that he can. Uses the power. And then he goes in for a capture down here. Now this one is not guaranteed as well, because Chevy can just wrap around and attack here. But a flippin' valiant effort, folks. A valiant effort from Mr. GetGood. Chevy. On the evening of day 30, moves into units, begins to capture another property, eliminates the capture, moves in, destroys the pipe seam, and then calls it a day, folks. Boom. That is the end of the game. GetGood was unfortunately unable to defeat Chevyota today, playing as Von Bolt in the high funds. But what a valiant effort, and what an explosive game between these two. At one moment, at several moments, I thought for sure it looked like GetGood was getting back into this game, folks. He fought so hard against the Von Bolt, but he was just unable to do it, folks. Chevyota is the winner today. Thank you kindly for the submission, Chevy. What a absolutely crazy game that was in need of much soap. I loved almost every moment of it, especially when the Neo tanks were destroyed. That was my favorite part. What was your favorite part of the game, folks? Let me know in the comments. I'm Semi-Original Guy. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye for now.